Ring, ring. All right. Here we are. Cold calls. Woo! Probably get your little butterflies in your stomach when you think about picking up the phone and reaching out to potential sellers, right? Talking to owners of storage facilities. Here's the reality with making cold calls. A lot of times you're going to get hung up on. A lot of times people are going to say pound sand. A lot of times you're going to have great conversations with great folks, salt of the earth individuals that own their storage facility and are very prideful. The thing is this is just like direct mail. Consistency and being persistent with it will pay dividends over time. All right. So in the classroom, if you fast forward past these videos, I have included 5 cold calling scripts that absolutely work. We've got some fun names in there: the straightforward approach, the curious buyer, the opportunity creator, the local connection, and the problem solver. I've also included some pro tips. For those that maybe don't know my full backstory, spent 23 years in technology sales and sales leadership, 18 of those years in leadership. I made a lot of cold calls. I've coached a lot of people on cold calling in my life. I have no problem with it, and I understand if this might be something that is new or a little bit makes you a little bit nervous. But trust me, make 10 calls after this video randomly to storage facilities. Pick one of these scripts that are inside of here, and I promise you that by the end of that 10th call, you'll be fine. And you may even talk to somebody that's pretty cool. Here's some of the fun stuff about cold calls is that it may not be the time right now. The likelihood of you landing on somebody that is ready to sell their facility with your call is probably pretty low. I wouldn't expect that. However, if I can spend a couple minutes on there talking with this potential seller, understanding, who they are, what would entice them to potentially sell their opportunity? What would they do if they were able to not have to manage the facility, right? Helping them understand the opportunity to sell their deal, what that could mean to them. May not be right now. It may be at some point in the future. If you watched one of the previous videos, you heard me talk about my friend who recently bought a 4-facility portfolio around 90,000 square feet. It was all because of cold calls. It was all because of relationship building. And they start with making the dials. The dials then could lead to a physical engagement with the seller. You could drive out to their facility if it's somewhere that's close and local to you, take them to lunch, have a cheeseburger and a shake, and get to know them a little bit. This is how this business is done. It's a handshake business, still is, and it will be for a very, very long time. But making cold calls makes a lot of people nervous. So I've tried to make it as easy as possible with a couple of scripts here. Maybe find one that fits your style, your personality, one that is relevant and authentic to you. If you need to tweak this a little bit or make this a little bit more of a personality that is matching yours, feel free to do that, obviously. But look, here's the deal. Pick up the phone, make some calls. I promise you good things will happen. All right? Jump into the comments or jump into the chat on cold calling and throw your questions out there. Or if you even got a better script, let's post it so that all of us can get better together. All right? Talk to you soon. Thanks.